Hi, good morning. I'm assuming we see and hear. Again, I hate that I have to ask that when we start stream, but things have been a little bit funky lately. So I figure if there's funk, we'll acknowledge the funk and defunk accordingly as quickly as possible. How marvelous. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I'm exhausted. I woke up with a headache. So we have already pre-gamed with Gatorade and ibuprofen. This is my fault because I was up until 1 a.m. watching Arcane Act 2, which was phenomenal. And I'm not going to be normal about this. Now, I'm not going to talk about it because I know we have people in chat who have not seen it, who want to see it. Watch it. It's good. I think I'm going to reinstall League. I don't like the person I am when I play League, but I really like the person I am when I take out like 3 folks in a team fight. That version of me is most immaculate. We've got the disapproval chat redemption immediately. Don't. Okay, but you tell me not to ask, and then I want to ask even more. I'm not. What I turn into when I play PvP is it's a demon. It's a demon born of contempt that wears my face like a mask, my body like a suit. It's not me in there anymore, but it feels so good, you see. The demon feels so good sometimes. Other times the demon feels really bad, but when the demon it feels good, it hits so nice. Toxicity levels. I've never been toxic. I've never been punishably toxic. Which might be a meaningful distinction. Yeah, like they have to reprimand you. There's an infraction you receive. Okay, I was banned from League once, but someone reported me for saying like GGEZ, and they did in fact ban me for that because they said it was, which I thought was very unclear. It would have been like 8 or 9 years ago, but I do remember it being really silly. But that's not toxic. That's the other player having a spine made of glass. Do you see how that's not the same thing? Okay, I've never been justifiably punishably toxic. Like, we're really stretching it thin. If I'm not being it now. You know what? I don't like let's get mods. Can we get Artemis out of here? Yeah, no, mods, let's ban this mod. Look, all I'm saying how do I want to say this? I am a believer that you do deserve to feel the sting of your fellow players in cooperative games if your performance is lacking and you're not self-aware about it, right? So like if you're 0-8, I should be able to ask you what's going on. And if you're like, yeah, I'm new, I'm having a hard time, I won't say anything else. But if your response is like, mind your own fucking lane, blah, 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 I'm gonna be like, yeah, interesting build you've got there. Like, do you understand? This is how people get better. If you get defensive, you know that you've made the mistake. If you're like, yeah, I'm having a bad game, it's fine, it's whatever. But sound like so I like to win. I don't play games for fun. Like, yes, this I cannot be the only person who thinks this. Like, it's a team game. Everyone's performance counts. If I look over at you and you're 0-9, I should be able to ask what's going on. Like, is your opponent really good? Because that happens sometimes. Are you doing some wonky bullshit? Because that happens sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? It is a team, and we should be able to be better. If you've bought some fuck item that's not doing anything, if you're an AD champ and you're building AP, I should be able to say something about that. You're not seeing a new side. This side's always been here. A discerning eye was always able to catch it. Yes, Ilias. This is why I don't play PvP games for this reason. Yes, I'm hyper competitive. What gave it away? What gave it away? Yeah, there's something about the way that my brain is wired where not being good at something every time is indicative of a deep personal failing of which I need to compensate for. So it's like some people, I can say it's like, oh yeah, everybody has a bad game. If I have a bad game, it's my fault. It's not like it's my fault I wasn't better. That's why the game was bad. It's not that I got outplayed. It's not that my opponent might have been better. It's not that I might have made some mistakes. It's not that the composition was different. It's not that individual player skills and supports meshed differently. It was my fault. It was my personal fault. It's a personal failing. Yes. Competitive games require teamwork, which is why if you are doing some goofy shit, the team should be able to be like, hey, what's going on over there? Like, if you continue to throw yourself at the wall of the 7-1 champ who's got 2 more full items in their build than you do, it's like, I should be able to say, dude, stop fighting that guy. Like, stop fighting him. You're food. You are food. We are all food. If we try to, we go in together. We go in together. No more of this, you just kind of running your neck directly into his knife. That's not great. Don't do that no more. Not quite, Ilias. Not quite. It's different, you see. I feel like you guys all think that I just boot up a game and start telling people terrible things, and that's not the case. You have seen my personality. You know what I'm like. It is communication. You would just be surprised how many people are resistant to it, right? It's like you tell someone, hey, maybe stop doing that thing that you're doing because you've done it 4 times and you've lost. It's not working out. It's bad. And they start saying slurs at you. It's like, I approached this from a very goal-oriented perspective, and my tone was neutral and informative, and they were just a big baby who couldn't stand to take the analysis. So, do you understand? Yeah. Neutral is stop doing this thing that you're doing. It's like, I don't know. This is not, you guys are acting like I'm the worst fucking PvP player on the face of the planet. I guarantee that's not the case. Has no one ever been in a lobby where another teammate has been like, hey, bro, what is this? No one. Not a single one of you? No one. I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't believe y'all. Rather, it is straight up not that big of a deal. I don't understand your resistance to this. This is totally normal behavior. Ooh, yeah, see, I don't play Overwatch. I don't play Overwatch because I also have acknowledged that exact same phenomenon. And I'm just not really into Blizzard IPs, I think is ultimately what it comes down to. I played a little bit of Overwatch, and it's like, it's fine. It was fine, I guess. But it never really clicked with me. I never really got satisfaction from playing the game. I don't know. It's fine. And then a whole bunch of other stuff happened, and now I just don't play it for other reasons. But Packet Cat, yeah, sometimes you just gotta be like, dude, what's up? What's going on? It's like, what is it? It's tough, right? But it doesn't have to be so tough. If you just communicate, you're like, hey, this laner is really good, actually. I'm going to need a gank earlier than normal. Easy. Instead, you are food and he devours you, and then 5 deaths in you start flaming jungle telling them to kill themselves, and it's like, no, this is not their fault. Let's back this up a little bit, actually. Yeah, some people do get really, every now and then I'm reminded that there are some people who it should be illegal for them to have internet, actually. Yeah. Sometimes I witness a conversation, I'm just like, and I just close the game. I'm like, you know what? I don't care about penalties. I think you're a bad person. I'm good, actually. Would you boop? And I get up and I leave and I go for a walk. I touch Mochu or I watch TV. I say this like it happens because I haven't played a PvP game in like years, actual years at this point. Final Fantasy 14 PvP doesn't count because it's fake and it's bad, and I only want the title. I don't care about wins, which makes it it's different. Yeah, straight up pack. I just peace out. If I see some wild shit in all chat or from a teammate, I'm just like, you know what? Done. We're gonna close that game. I'm out. I have since 2016. Yeah, it like when I played with friends, it was fine. But then, you know, they were on some bullshit for a little while, and now there's Overwatch 2, which they're re-releasing as Overwatch 1 or something. And I swear to God, this may have been a really convincing shitpost. And if it was, that's on me, right? For not doing my due diligence, for just believing the shit I see on the internet. That's on me, and I'll cop to it. I swear to fucking God, I saw on the internet, maybe like, I would say a couple of weeks ago, but everything to me is a couple of weeks ago. So any point in the last like 4 months, Overwatch's official account talking about a skin they released, and they were like, you can see this hero's feet. This lady has feet. Look at her toes. And I remember being like, that's the weirdest way to publicly acknowledge you're bankrupt. You need people, you talk about the feet you can see on this character's skin because you need money so bad. I swear to fucking God. Again, maybe it was a really convincing shit post. But I swear it was like, this champ has grippers. And then you could like the video, like you could see her feet. I swear. I was like, this is real. You guys have no money. This is real. The bank account is empty. There's dust inside, cobwebs. It's air. There's nothing in the vault anymore. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. But anyway, so that's my only experience. I feel like hang on. I'm going to see if I can find it. I'm not gonna like whatever comes up in this Google search. Oh my God, it's real. This can't be real. Yeah, so anyway, this was when I knew Blizzard didn't have any money left. Straight up bankrupt. Bankruptcy imminent. They have no money. I'm very sorry for those of you who have to find out this way, but like, cause that is the official account, is it not? Or is it like one of these many like faux accounts that you see that pretend to be real, but Amber, I think it's been dead for a long time. But it's arguably worse than it's ever been. So, you know. Ilias, what did I tell you? I was pretty sure. I usually check, right? I mean, I'm not so easily misled by shit posts. I usually verify. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I did. But I also don't care about Overwatch enough. So let's just double check. Sure enough. Yeah, they need money. They need money so bad they have finally tapped into the ultimate money-making market machine. They quite literally, they could only do it better if there were furries involved. Yeah, that's the only way. Do they have a furry champ? I bet that's next on the docket. It's a booming industry, and they clearly need money, so. They have Winston. If that's it, then they've really missed the mark. Hi, Glitchy. What's going on? The oldest. Listen, for I feel like the economy is single-handedly supported on the shoulders of just like millions of furry artists. Honestly, yeah, artists and the people who commission them. Yeah, the backbone of the economy. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Getting ready to play. What was I talking about? Right. I made a couple of additional graphics adjustments and the IT infrastructure, the economy, IT, certain security positions. 30%. I feel like the number has to be more. Like the Venn diagram has to very nearly be a circle, and then the fringes of the circle are probably just like the worst human beings you could possibly encounter. The moment the first take it wrong and go home, the rest of us are fine. Truly, I have a tremendous amount of goodwill towards the furry artists who are braver than any member of the armed forces. Yeah. Straight up, Dr. Agia. There was a part of me I didn't want to do. I was like, I wonder what's the percentage of IT workers that are furries? What's the percentage of IT workers that are trans? What's the percentage of IT workers that are both? Because they're just like doing God's fucking work. Honestly. Every now and then people try to come in here and tell me that I am a furry, and I am not a furry. If I were a furry, I would be very open about that, but I'm not. I'm something else. I'm something worse. But a furry is not that thing. That's not the word for it. Damn. Well, Ilias, not yet. You've got time. I'm an IT and a packet cat. I know. What gave it away? Yeah, not a furry. Something else. Monster fucker. It's not the same. It's different. It is legally distinct, not the same. I'm taking us into Silent Hill. I made a couple of extra graphics adjustments. So yesterday we discovered we simply can't run the game at 60 FPS. If we run the game at 60 FPS, graphic settings have to be on low. And even then, for whatever reason, you know what? The game's just still really not that happy with me. But we can run it on 30 with all of our settings maxed. So what I'm going to do is we are going to tinker with turning off super sampling, because I think that might give us an even better graphics boost. And if it turns out that the machine can't handle it, we'll just put DLSS back on. But if it can, I think it'll look really good. And I think having it look really, really, really good at 30 FPS is, quite frankly, going to be a lot better than it looking just kind of okay at 60 FPS and still getting the chunk sometimes. So if we can completely remove the chunk from the equation, we'll be in a good position. My hard drive, it has like 70 gigabytes of free space. Well, it's like 100 gigabytes of free space, but people yell at me when I fill up like totally all the way. So I'm going to say we've got 70 gigabytes free, which should get us through Silent Hill, because our Silent Hill VODs have been a lot smaller than our God of War VODs, even though I haven't made any changes to the recording settings. So I think we're probably going to be fine. I think they're averaging like 30 gigs of video, so it's going to be fine. Replaying Bloodborne, such a good game. The best game they've ever made. I can't believe they never made a game after Sekiro. There's not a single FromSoft game they made after Sekiro. Hey, Sinner, what's going on? But, yeah. I bet that's what I wondered, Helen. You know, I'm not a software person. I'm not a video person. But I was like, God of War has many color, many color and vibrancy and saturation, water, many reflection, bright sky, the details. And I was like, Silent Hill not have those things. I wonder if that makes a difference. And of course, in my head, I'm like, ha, that's so silly. Video is video. But I wondered. I was like, maybe God of War just had an extra like 30 gigabytes of color. I don't know. Very big. Versus very yeah. I mean, for me, and we made two God. I know, Dr. Acula, duologies are in. You're funny. I like that. That was fun for me. I liked that. That was a joke meant for me personally. You didn't know that, but I liked it. Have a lot of really inefficient technology going into graphics. It looks great, but not as optimized or steadfast as it was at the end of last year. Yeah, it's really interesting because obviously I'm paying a lot of attention to it because I'm always trying to find ways to make the experience better for you and better for me. And for whatever reason, this might just be the best we can do. I know some people have really strong opinions about frame rate. I'm not really one of those people. So if someone comes in, they're like, why are you my special eyes have detected you're playing this game at not 60 frames per. What the fuck, man? I don't know. Like, I'll be honest, they can't actually tell the difference. So sometimes I think when people say they can tell the difference, they're lying. I'm sure there's a way to tell, right? But it's like drinking. Okay, it's like, to me, it's like drinking wine, right? You give me 2 glasses of wine. And I'm gonna drink one. I'm gonna be like, oh, nice. And then my friend will take the other one and go, oh, I detect notes of cherry and stone fruits, with a hint of chocolate that lingers in the back of the throat. Yes. And I'm just like, I don't fucking know, man. It's like, it's wine. It was good. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Like, it's just because I can't taste the cherry doesn't make the wine any less nice. Yeah, they're gonna detect notes of so I like wine, but I can't do like the swirly sniffing note analysis kind of thing. I just drink it. I go, oh, good. I'm not like, I taste oak aged gold shavings and grass that we imported from the French countryside and rubbed smooth with river rocks from Italy. Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking put it in my glass, put the glass in my mouth, like, and then I don't like, for real, like, and it comes up a lot with people who talk about Bloodborne. They're like, when are we gonna? It's like, I don't legitimately don't think it's that big of a deal. Sometimes I think gamers just want something to complain about. This game is unplayable. No, it's not. Shut up. Like, be normal. Go outside. You get a job. Like, anyway, thank you for letting me be silly. This actually made my headache go away. So I'm glad we had like some extra silly time at the start of stream. The waiter told me no and brought some anyway so I could taste why he. That's fucking insane. You ordered a drink and the waiter said, you're not gonna like this. I'll prove it to you. That's crazy. I saw someone on the internet recounting a story, and they were like, yeah, I went to a Chinese restaurant and I ordered stinky tofu because I wanted to try it, and the waiter told me, you won't like it, it's just on the menu for people from China. And I said, no, I want it, to give it to me. And he brought it and I couldn't eat it. And his face when he cleared the untouched plate was so smug and so knowing. And I was like, yeah, buddy, I bet. That's the same thing your waiter did to you. Very French and had strong opinions about that particular wine. So why did he hate it? So what is frame pacing? Is frame pacing not frame rate? Is it, what is a frame, really? Why do we have to rate it and pace it? That's mostly a shit post. I do actually know what a frame is, but related but different. Interesting. Frame pacing. I'm putting my tea down for that. Hang on. It's too young. So harsh. You're like, yeah, buddy. I absolutely know what you're talking about. How consistently the frames are delivered. Well, that sounds like a totally unrelated problem then. I miss Bloodborne. Bloodborne gives me a headache to look at? That's crazy. Have you gotten your eyes checked recently? I say that, but it's mostly a dig at myself because I'm wondering, as I told you guys, I broke my glasses the last day of TwitchCon, and those glasses were 4 or 5 years old. These glasses I found in the back of a drawer, and they're closer to like 7 or 8 years old. So I'm wondering if that's where a substantial amount of my eye strain is coming from. That hit me yesterday. Yeah, maybe I should have put contacts in because the contact prescription is current. But yeah, I think I should get glasses this week. Yeah, I think we should get glasses this week. I don't think it's the only reason that we have had eye strain, because I've had eye strain playing other dark games. This is not a particularly new phenomenon. We had it in Dead Space. We had it in some of the other like more dimly lit games that we've played. This isn't new, but I do think it's potentially exacerbating an already existing problem. Maybe I should put my contacts in. Maybe I'll do that on break. Yeah, I hadn't dealt with it. I had my eye exam in April, got the contacts, and then was too busy to pick frames because that's a whole fucking thing for me. And then I got busy, 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 and then my glasses broke. So, here we are. I was like, no, I won't do it yet. I'll do it this time. And then that thing didn't have, and then I did money. It's these things, you know, they take time. Oh my God, what? Hi, Chiliums. So you have asked me a question that I hyperfix. Skincare is one of my hyperfixations. My skin's natural state is garbage. My skin's natural state is wants to be red, wants to have acne. My skin hates itself and spits in the face of man and God and the bathroom mirror. I will say, full disclosure, the lighting situation in this room plus the camera does a lot to just like, there is no filter on the video, but good lighting will make it look like that anyway. I use, if you're actually serious, I will post my skincare routine in Discord because I like skincare products and my skin wants to be trash all of the time, and I have to actively fight it and wrangle it to be anything else but that. So, hi, Ren. So, most of my skincare stuff, I like to buy from a couple different companies. In the morning, I do a vitamin C serum and then like a peptide serum, both of which are from Timeless Skincare. And I get the value sizes because I think it's a better value. It goes longer, right? And Timeless, one of the things that I really like about them is you basically never have to buy it full price because every holiday they do like a 40% off sale. And that includes the big sizes. Big brain. And then I do a little lotion, and that's from a company called Stratia Skincare. I really, really like them. Woman-owned, independent, cruelty-free. I really like them. They do a lot of interesting science stuff that I like quite a lot. And then sunscreen, which is going to be your most important step of your morning skincare routine. It literally does not find a sunscreen that works for you and stick with it, because sunscreen is going to be like the biggest heavy hitter that you can do for your skin in the mornings. And then at night, I wash it off. I'm using just like La Roche-Posay's cleanser right now. I picked it up from Ulta. And then a niacinamide tranexamic acid serum I got from Regimen Labs. And then a toner from Stratia. and then more lotion, and then tretinoin, and then I go to sleep. Yeah. Sunscreen is going to be your biggest heavy hitter. And it does kind of depend, right, on what about your skin you feel needs improving, right? It's like, do you have blemishes? Do you have redness? Is your skin really oily? Is your skin really dry? Do you have like some scarring concerns that you might want to try to fade? Are you more interested in like softening the appearance of like fine lines, or addressing like aging concerns or stuff like that? Because different ingredients will do different things, but like heavy hitters, yeah, sunscreen is basically the best thing you can do for your skin. Especially if you're like me and you live in a very, very, very sunny climate. You would be really surprised. Like, the sun is bad for you guys. The sun wishes you were dead. The sun is really effective at that, actually. So wear your sunscreen. Florida, yep. Yeah. Yeah, the sun is a deadly laser. Yes. It's fire. It wants to burn you. But that's really the best thing, because vitamin C is really good for like boosting collagen production, that kind of thing, and it will do some fading if you have like any kind of hyperpigmentation left behind from like acne scars or something like that, red marks, brown marks, that sort of thing. Niacinamide is a pretty good ingredient for that as well. But sunscreen is, yeah, stopping the sun from damaging your skin is basically going to be the best thing you can do for it. With the caveat that the FDA is quite behind on approving some of the more contemporary sunscreen filters that you can find in European or Asian markets. So I buy my sunscreen almost exclusively from like Asian beauty stores. Yeah, because I think their filters are more effective and more cosmetically elegant. And the biggest deterrent to a lot of people for wearing sunscreen is like, hey, this makes me look like a fucking ghost. Like, this leaves a big white cast on my face. This feels greasy. Like, it doesn't dry. I can't put makeup on top of this. It makes me look really shiny. And I find that with a lot of Asian or European formulations, that's not necessarily a concern or worry that I need to have. So, yep. Asian sunscreens are top notch. I've been using Skin 1004s for a while. I used a lot of Biore sunscreen when I lived in Japan. I like it. I like skin, and I like talking about skin, especially since in more recent years there's been a lot of not only misinformation, but like quite unhealthy focuses. It's like, your skin will have pores. You need that. You can't really make them go away. That's not a fault. If you have pores, you're alive. Like, do you know what I mean? Or like, I see a lot of posts from people who are like, I have wrinkles. And it's like, you're 17. Shut up. Or it's like, also, it's like, even if you did, who cares? It's like, oh, did you smile too much in your 20s? Yeah, you smiled a lot. You were happy. And now you've got like some wrinkles. It's whatever. It's normal. This is normal shit. And I feel like in more recent years, we have really pathologized it's normal stuff that makes us feel bad when it doesn't need to make us feel bad, because it's normal. It's standard. It's yeah. What do you mean? You lived like fucking. It drives me crazy. It's ridiculous. I saw a post. What was it? A couple of months ago, and it was this lady, and she's like, what was she selling? It was like, drinking out of a straw gives you wrinkles. Try this special patented straw that doesn't give you. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, what are you talking about? This is ridiculous. And it's like, also, anyone who's trying to sell you something has had work done. So yeah, no, they absolutely don't fucking believe literally basically any advertisement. Your skin's not going to look like that, because not only has it been airbrushed in post for the marketing, but the model, yeah, nope, fillers, laser procedures. You are not going to look the way someone looks in an advertisement who wants you to buy your product. So I feel very strongly about transparency in these sorts of things. As someone who is like really, really interested in the chemical formulations behind ingredients, combinations that work well, But the seedy reality is that, like, yeah, yes, no, you're never going to look like an advertisement. No one looks like an advertisement. It's not real. What you're seeing isn't real. So totally not. No, Chiliums, you don't need the straw. No one needs the straw. No one should be so concerned with, like, it's normal. It's normal. It's regular. Like, you're never going to look like a mannequin. People who do look like mannequins are like, they look weird. It's not regular behavior, and it's not the kind of thing that I think we should be encouraging. So, but skincare is a thing that rock climbers is how to make the skin not tear itself apart and also non-sweat. Yeah, different needs, right? Because the more slippery your hands are, it's like the harder it is for you to get that sort of grip. But it's just like, yeah, it makes me kind of sad to see how mean people can be to themselves, because there are some very rich men in a boardroom somewhere who have been successful in making you mean to yourself so you can spend money and make them richer. It makes me sad. So in general, I say, let's not be mean to ourselves. Yep. Exploitative profit. And you can see that in the way that some of these products are marketed, and what, like, it's insidious. I think it's really sinister. And I think that I think that if you make money preying off of someone's insecurities, I think you're a little bit evil. So I don't have any respect for you, and I won't buy the thing that you want me to buy. Yeah. Let's not be mean to ourselves. Well, that's the thing. I'm not being mean to myself, and I'm not being mean to my teammate when I say, hey, let's play a little bit more cautiously. Let's not 1v1 the Fed assassin. Let's not do that. That's not the same. I mean to myself without advertisements. But yeah, so that's my skincare routine. The toner I'm using is new because Stratia just released it, and I really like their product, so I wanted to try it anyway. I don't think toner is particularly necessary, but, like, makes me feel kind of fancy. So we do it. We do it. But no, I love talking about skin and makeup and formulations and ethical practices and what's effective, and I like it. Yeah, it's like pH balance, like it's all really important. And I feel like in most recent years we've seen a really dramatic rise in, like, again, like, pathologizing totally normal, like the normal condition of being human and having a face. Like, what? And I think that with the proliferation of cosmetic procedures, like, people don't talk about them, which I think feeds into this idea that, like, oh, if I could just use this product, I'd look like that. And it's like, no, you're gonna look like that if you've had, I don't know, Botox and Juvederm and Restylane and maybe some fat grafting, and also that image has been photoshopped, and also that model is probably not eating well, and also is probably on this controlled substance. And it's like, I think, I don't know, it's an exercise in falsehood to me. It's deceptive, and I don't like it. So I don't like it. It makes me mad. Makes me really mad, actually. I fucking whatever. I was just gonna tell us. I can't tell that story. I won't tell that story. It's fine. I'm drinking tea now. But yeah, definitely, it's like a part of it is just the lighting situation. Like, my skin is doing really well right now. I don't have any active breakouts. I'm wearing, like, some powder foundation right now, and like some concealer under my. So my skin is doing really well by normal skin standards. But, like, to be fair, it's like, yeah, I've got a professional lighting setup. I've got a webcam that has. I don't have any filters enabled, but I'm sure it has some soft focus technology already. There is a part of me that's like, what if I upgrade to a mirrorless camera, which is part of the thing that we're fundraising for. And I get it all set up, and then I look the way that fucking Demi Moore does in The Substance. But that's on me to unpack, right? That's on me to address and challenge and push against. So that's what I think. Yeah. Anyway, if anybody has specific skin concerns, we have the self-care channel on Discord, and I like to spend time in it. It's for makeup and skincare and hair care and that kind of stuff, and it's fun. So if anybody has any skin questions, it's kind of my little thing. I like it. So nice. Yeah. But we'll see. It's really interesting if you look at pictures of me from a couple years ago, and compare it to my skin now. Like the difference is really pronounced. In fading a lot of my acne scarring, almost all of my freckles went away, which I didn't notice until like a couple of months ago. I saw a really old picture of myself and I was like, wow, I used to have like a ton of freckles. They're just gone. And it's like, you can't, when you address and tackle concerns that you may have about your skin, it's like, you can't pick and choose what goes. So a lot of folks who have freckles and who like their freckles will opt not to use products with certain ingredients in it because they want to maintain them. They're cute. They like them. Thank you, Chilliams. Yeah, it's a combination of things. It is part of it's good skincare. Part of it is just the lighting situation. Part of it is I'm having a good skincare week, which is not every week, but this week it's true. So lots of factors contributing here. Yes. But let's take us into the game. I want to play Silent Hill. This made my headache go away. You guys got me talking about something I really like, and now my head doesn't hurt anymore. So let's stare at dark screens for as long as we are able to stare at dark screens. My controller has been disconnected. That's fine. We'll turn it back on. I suspect we'll be able to finish the prison today, but I make no promises. We're going to see how the strain feels. We're going to take things in stride. I almost pressed the BRB button for some reason. Game. Yes. Yeah, I drink at least, enjoy your lurk trivia. I drink at least 40 ounces of water every day, but I try to do like closer to 60. Water is good. Water is good for you. Your body needs water. Your skin will like water. Your kidneys like water. Drink water. Water is really important. Water is really important. And some people will find that some of like, I know a lot of people who anecdotally will say something like, yeah, like I had really bad acne and then I ate less sugar, or I cut out my, I reduced the amount of dairy I would consume and I saw a big difference. And that has never necessarily, my diet has never played a part in that. My skin's just mad, like for no reason. Doesn't really seem to be a trigger, just mad, just full of hate and malice. But there can be a lot of different factors that go into it, so. Yes, water is really important. I should get water after this. We're going to take a break in 10 minutes. I'm going to get water when we take our break. Okay. Do we see? And well, like one thing that I do like, because I spend a lot of time talking about what contemporary beauty practices are doing wrong, right? But something that I think is beneficial to the time that we're living in now is that it's become significantly easier to get affordable, effective products, which I think is really nice, because it wasn't always like that, but it is now. And I think that's great. You can go, you can walk into Ulta and find like some K-beauty products that are like really good and pretty affordable that you wouldn't have been able to find like, I don't know, 5 years ago. There are so many more independent shop fronts you can buy from, so many more sustainably focused brands doing good. That is something that I really like. Of course, on the flip side of that, you also have a bunch of brands popping up with weird ethoses. Like, I don't know. I like science. So whenever I see a brand be like, hey, preservatives are bad, I'm like, you know what else is bad? Mold in my skincare. I don't like that. How you keeping that out? And, a lot of the times they're not. They can't, because that's what shelf stability does. So if you formulate a product without shelf stability, it goes rancid. I don't know. It's something that I really enjoy talking about, and I actually know a lot about it. So it's a nice way for me to. I saw that. God, I won't lie. I chuckled. I chuckled when they found mold in the Lunchly. I was like, oh yeah, your brand was dead before. It's hyper dead now. It's definitely dead. Not mostly dead, all the way dead. Do we see in here, is the mixer broken? The mixer's broken. On my side, I can fix that, but it's working for y'all. Yes, now I hear scary bathroom toilet music. Okay, we're good. It was an easy fix. It was just for me. Choice of brands being more, I do with some limitation for sunscreen, definitely. For my vitamin C brand is American. I used a lot of Japanese products when I lived in Japan, and surprisingly, the way that trends or trade or awareness of products in other countries has grown. A lot of those are easily accessible now in America. I don't buy off of Amazon. I got beef with Amazon, and there's always a risk that what you buy, especially if it's something that's not widely available, may not be authentic, and I don't want to rub unknown paste on my skin. So I just don't. I don't buy things off of Amazon, but there are a couple of really fast and local businesses throughout the United States that are trading in those kinds of cosmetics. So I buy most of my Asian market products from a shop called Senti Senti online, I think. And there's a lot of companies in America now that have been inspired by those types of things and make really similar products. Like I think that's what Peach and Lily is doing, and then Peach Slices, which I think you can get in Ulta. They're not brands that I've used, but they're brands that I've heard about. So I will have some very exciting YouTube announcements this week, I think. Alex, we're gonna have some exciting YouTube announcements this week. Okay. Here we are. I'm just coughing. Like, I'm just letting you know. We're gonna take our first break in like 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. That's just kind of the way that the timing shook out. Australian sunscreen is basically the best you can buy because the Australians know sun prevention. So if you need like heavy duty sunscreen, waterproof sunscreen, like Australia is the way to go. But if it's just like a daily sunscreen, you're commuting, you're not really spending a lot of time outside, I really like Japanese and Korean formulations. Okay, right. We just picked up a weight and we need to go downstairs to the yard. Also, we have removed super sampling. So if things start to get chunky, let me know. If we get audio issues, that's usually somehow tied into the GPU being mad at how the game looks. So let me know. But I think if this works, this is the best it can look and the best it can run. See, I don't know if I can see the difference, but maybe that just goes back into my frame talk. Did we? Night. Oh my God, I only have 11 bullets? Oh. Oh, wait, like the weird gray lines we would see sometimes? That wasn't supposed to be there? Okay. So if I want to get to the yard, I think we go back down again. There better not be like a spider hand monster ready to get me. I heard the radio pop. Can I go down the stairs over here? Yeah. But I'm still in the boar section. So how do I get out? Okay, hang on. We're lost. A trait not terribly uncommon to me, but a bit of a bummer when it pops up all the same. Okay, I think we need to go out this door and then over here. And I'm running and nothing can get me because I'm running so fast. I have a destination in mind. That's not great, actually. Why is that door locked? I swear, we opened that door. You know what? I'm not fucking with this thing. I think we got it just as it moved. Yeah, that's right. He went flying. He's dead now. Good. Okay. How James leave? How white man get out? Is it the stairs on the other side? I don't think so. I was positive it was this main section. Oh, this is the chapel. I didn't realize we were overlooking the chapel. But again, this isn't right either. Okay, Heaven's Door, I think I'm lost. Heaven's Door, how do I get out of here? I gotta get back to the main floor so I can get to the yard. Because this part of the stair goes up to the third. Yeah, and I don't want to go up. But the door that let me out, I can't. Ooh, hang on. Is that a box of ammo I didn't pick up? That's for me. Delicious. Because unless they want me to go back through... Yeah, I think the door locked after I picked up the weight. Because going down the stairs at the southern portion didn't do anything. Well, okay. I'll have us run towards the guard room then, and we'll take the stairs on the other side. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to help me. But I'll get us there, and then we'll take a break. And hopefully if I run, nothing can get me. I'm so fast. Fine, we're cool. This is the yard. I don't think they can come out here. Okay. We still have 6 potions left. I would have liked to have kept that, but I got turned around. I didn't expect to get jumped as soon as we got to the bottom of the stairs. I'm going to open our next door when we come back from this break. So enjoy the music, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to make some more tea and maybe get some water, because water is good for you. Everybody get water. I'm here. I have tea. I kidnapped a Moach. He's on the bed licking his rump. So if he screams, I'll have to get up and let him out. But Alex, even I could have told you. And it's like, listen, white boy, I don't think spice is for you. No hate, no shade. I just feel like I feel like you should have known. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. That's the, where's the weight thing with the statue? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, it's like, we know you've got plenty of milk, so just go neutralize it, I guess. So where have we not been? Something behind me? My controller was just vibrating like crazy. Okay. We gotta do bird things. Okay, and it's gonna make me be really... I swear there's something out here. That's it, man! I'm going hunting! Okay, maybe I didn't want to go hunting. I swore. I swear I'm hearing a sound like footsteps. And my controller is vibrating, but I don't actually see anything. Hey, Dane Lynn, what's going on? Oh, you know what? Hang on. I forgot to put a weight down. Okay, hang on. Come on! Okay, we'll be here for a while while I stumble my way through this puzzle. Unbelievable. I do still think there's something out here, but I guess as long as it's not making mischief. No, that's definitely not right. Yes! Okay. Sounds like a horse is galloping around in the dark. Thank you for the full redemption, but I don't see a horse. Hope it's not a monster. We'll save. Yeah, we just opened a door. It's time to save. Okay. It's not like one of those monsters hanging out on the outside of the prison, is it? I don't think so. So... Oh. John, that would freak me the fuck out. Which is why I'm so glad I know that any room with a save thing in it is safe. Because no one has ganked me there. It does! It's a gallop! It's a gallop, Dane Lynn. That's why I thought maybe it was a horse. Fucked up, weird Silent Hill monster horse. With like 8 legs. Like wearing panties for some reason. You know what I mean? Okay. So we want to go in and then down the first set of stairs. Oh, okay. You know what? Well, I didn't think something would just be waiting for me in there. Let's try that again. I'm too fast. Ah! I was like, I'm too fast for you. I'm not too fast for you. Ah! Oh my god, they can open doors now. I swear they didn't used to be able to do that. Okay, but I'm in the right area. Can I not go back out I cannot go back out the way I came. Okay, but I don't see any enemies. We'll just go in here. Yeah, we're gonna sleuth things out real nice and steady like. Real slow. Real deliberate. Okay. Let's do all of the cells and then the middle of the room. Potion. This is why we do the cells. How many bullets I got? Fuck me. Shotgun? Rifle? Jesus. Well, it's not great. The situation is in fact dire. Okay, so there's nothing in here. That's good. That means probably when we have to crawl in here through a lower space or... Oh, spikes? Is the room wall covered in spikes? It seems that way. I'm sorry, was that monster walking on point? Ballerina? I swear that monster had point shoes on. Yeah, everything is covered in spikes. And there's the weight that I need, and also a dirty blanket. Yeah, me walking down the hallway getting cheese from the fridge at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, we're gonna go this way. I'm not super thrilled putting my back to a direction a monster was going in, but I don't think it's gonna get me. I think it'll get me if I go in there. So, we just won't. I didn't actually think that would open. Okay. I hear something. You know what? I'm going back in here. Yeah, we'll keep our back to the wall. Okay, walls seem clear. Hallway seems clear. Both sides. Okay. Okay. So, looks like there's a hole in the wall, so I guess we'll have to go up and then descend into that cell. Break the hole. And go inside. Okay. Well, that's everything except for F7. So let's go around towards the stairs, double back, and look at F4. I feel like we should have found a safe spot. But maybe that's coming up. We save our bullets! We don't have many left. That's actually the cleanest leg monster execution I think I've ever had in this game. Danelin, I'm gonna assume that's probably intentional, but if we're having audio issues, y'all keep me informed. Hypnos, I wish I could say it was on purpose. Gun, 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 gun. Shotgun. Okay, shotgun's pretty powerful, so I don't want to use that unless it's kind of a last resort. Alright, there's a monster. So, that's a leg monster. If we know it's there, do we think I can sneak up on it? Or do you think it'll get me real good? Nice weed. Come here. Not like that. Okay, there's some health potion in here. And this door actually opens, which is great. I don't think we can break this, but I'm gonna try anyway. We cannot. Maybe if we run by it, it won't get us. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. Nothing but leg monsters here. 2 leg monsters. If I do 1 bullet for each of them. I don't think there's anything in this room, though. Maybe they will leave us alone. So if we want to get into F15, we do have to kill this leg monster. I hope there's something really good in here. Hey, what the fuck was that? Not only is there nothing in here, something made like a guttural growl. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh, hey. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Okay, got some ammo. I'm surprised we haven't found a save, to be honest. Sorry, I heard a sound that sounds exactly like Mochi horking, but it's coming from outside. That was weird. Anyway, he's on the bed. Definitely not horking. Due to recent acts of inmate violence, prisoner D-239 has been transferred to solitary confinement. Cell F6. That's where the weight is, and we still haven't gone into F7 or F4. I'm assuming we can probably unlock this door. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking around before we do anything else. I'd like us to move towards F4. Did we not try to get into F9? Maybe I didn't see F9, so we'll need to wander back towards there as well. Okay. So F5 and F6 are now both unlocked. There's nothing we can do for F7. I could have sworn we'd already unlocked F5. Well, we hit buttons. So let's see what it did. F5, F6, F7. Yeah, I would like to see what's in here. Probably a leg monster in the corner. No leg! What is this? Burning Man? Wasn't there a building that did catch on fire? I'm trying to remember if it was like the hospital or something. Oh, a bunch of art stuff in here. Okay. 436 people at a recital. Okay. Woman in flight. I'm just gonna write that down. Yeah, I'm just gonna write that down. Burning Man. 436 people at recital. Woman in flight. Okay. Let's do F9 and then 5, 6, and 7. Oh, it was locked, but now we can go inside. Should I be in here? Should I be doing this? Okay, I don't see a way into the other. I really thought there might be something in here. Can't break any of the walls down. Okay, well at least we're not hurt by these spikes, so that's a benefit. So there's 5. Let's do 9, then 6 and 7. Can go in here. And this is where we can break down the wall. So that'll go into the ladder. I think we need to do 6 and 7 before we go upstairs. Sorry for not necessarily playing this in a super linear way, but I get nervous and scared, so This is where we saw the monster. There it is. God, its weaving's incredible. Wow, it almost sounded like a person when it went down. Unfortunately, we did get hit once, though, so we do need to heal. There's not even anything in here for us. Tricked by the monster. Okay, the lightest weight. Would you like to interact with this, James? I am sorry. I am so sorry. I couldn't let them take you. And now you're still there, aren't you? There's a beast in here. There's some kind of monster in here. Okay, so I can't open it from this side. But we'll take the ladder out. Hang on, I just got a text. Ah, it's the bank. But every room's been explored. And all the monsters, except one, are dead because it was crouching in a room I could tell was empty. Okay, where am I now? I can't believe there wasn't a save area down there. Oh. This is the door at the end of the hallway that's been locked the whole time. Which means if I just run straight down, we'll get back to the yard. Okay. Load up. Jesus. Man, why are there so many dudes in here? Wait, I didn't kill all those dudes. I don't think. I think those are more dudes than I killed. And if that's true, that means something's gonna happen when I come out here. I don't remember this being lit up before. I'm gonna save. Okay, we still have the galloping horse. But I've done everything. So what did I even need this last wait for? Hang on. Because we did the boar, and the ox, and the dove, and the snake. It's interesting to me that they're not crossed out. Like the rifle cabinet's crossed out, which to me would indicate that it's done. There's snake. Snake's all done. There's boar. Boar's all done. No, that was ox. This is boar. Seam's done. Third floor done. Basement done. So what did I even need this last wait for? Am I supposed to put them all? Or maybe I'm supposed to put them all down. Yeah, hang on. Let's take them all off. Oh, well, I guess maybe we needed to point exactly at the sword then. So I think we probably need all of them. I'm not good at these types of puzzles. Maybe the heaviest one. Oh. Execution lever. Great. I'm gonna fight something out here, aren't I? We're done with the prison. We're gonna fight something in the yard, and I bet it's the galloping monster we keep hearing. And I have no bullets. I'm gonna have to beat it to death with a crowbar. What a bad time I'm about to have. Pull ye but once on a rope's frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tales. Think upon each sin. Or let blind fate choose. Let the judgment begin. And those are statue folks. Oh my god. Okay, it's not the bank that time. Okay, I heard the galumphing and it startled me. Okay, well, choose one. Thankfully, no one actually appears to be. Oh, thanks, Damon. You know what? That's a good sip redemption. I made tea, but haven't actually had any tea yet. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, that woman, she's dead. Yeah. I feel like maybe not for real, because it just seemed so weirdly placed, but also I don't know how she couldn't not be dead for real, so. Yeah, one of these, Buster Sword statue guys ran her right through. Yeah, like a marshmallow, over a campfire. Well, I don't know. Oh. Oh. Oh, I really don't like this. The reason, if I have to say, was to survive another day. To them, it was a loaf of bread. To me, a cherished... Jean Valjean?! So, do I have to match plates with... For your grace, I do not plead. For the flames, I did set free. Sisters shrieked and children cried. No one made it out alive. Okay, that's number 1. Sorry, I'm looking for anything that's talking about, like, fire or something, I guess. Though the young ones' deaths I mourn, their tormentors are no more. On young souls the nuns did pray. Took their innocence away. Well, so that talks about nuns, and this one talks about nuns. Sisters. Okay, yeah, so I think those match. Okay, and then let's look at number 2. The wealth of others I did take, the 7th statute I did break, and yet my deeds I don't regret. I had my reasons, that is that. Okay, so that's greed. Wealth, so let's look for something that talks about stealing. Okay, stealing with a reason, so that's probably it. Jean Valjean. Sorry, it's kind of hard to select all these little individual ones. I departed with great haste, leaving not a single trace, ever faithful to my creed. All is right, which feeds my greed. Maybe? Okay, let's pause on number 2, because it seems like that might have more than one option. I took the child, you are quite right, carried her off into the night. She did not scream, she did not bawl. I was her father after all. Okay, that's bread. That's someone fighting another guy. That's someone departing, which might work, because this one says, like, they left. My only daughter, joy of days. They wanted to take you away. Hush, little baby, and be still. If I can't have you, no one will. Not great. Not great, y'all. Okay. Once the sun has ceased its rain, I cut through the rusty chain, pushed the door, and snuck within. Filled my pockets to the brim. Okay, that's another one about greed, so I think we should wait on that. Mommy dearest, mommy sweet, your love for me was so deep. Why, oh, why you shouted art when my knight pierced through your heart? What? You were oh so kind to me, filled my heart with joy and glee. In the end, it was for naught. Why, oh, why, you ask, why not? Jesus! I waited long, I bid my time, I waited to commit my crime. A man appeared, he saw me not, a bloody end is what he got. That's this one. Nope, that's this one. In truth, I did not hesitate, as my blade sealed the poor man's fate. He knew the rules, they are quite clear. Go against me, your end is near. Okay, so now we just have the ones that talk about stealing. We have 4, which is, once the sun has ceased its rain, I cut through the rusty chain, pushed the door and snuck within, filled my pockets to the brim. I departed with great haste, leaving not a single trace, ever faithful to my creed. All is right, which feeds my greed. Okay, that's definitely number 4. Which means the wealth of others I did take, the 7th statute I did break, yet my deeds I don't regret. I had my reasons, that is that. Matches with the reason, if I have to say, was to survive another day. To them it was a loaf of bread, to me a cherished step ahead. And before I put this down, I want to make a note of which ones are the most fucked up. Because I think I'm going to have to, like, pick someone to execute. I don't know. Seems kind of weird and bad. I don't like it. I feel nervous. Yeah, okay. Let's fuck number 3 in particular. And also 5. Yeah, fuck 3 and 5 in particular. Oh. Well, maybe we didn't do it right. since it doesn't seem like anything was solved? Man, I really thought we had that. Okay, well, something's not right then. Pull you but once on a rope's frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tails. Think upon each chin. Choose the one that's justified. Okay, well, that would have to be number 1 then. No, number 2. Because he needed bread. Yeah, that would be 2. So maybe we just go... Oh. Do I actually have to pull the rope? Holy shit. Okay. Hang on. Let me just double check. The wealth of others I did take. The 7 statutes I did break. Yet my deeds I don't regret. I had my reasons. That is that. To that. Yes. So number 2. Because this one burned the convent alive because they were abusing their charges. That dude killed his daughter. This dude just wants to steal. This person killed their mom for no reason. They're just a psychopath. And this dude killed somebody else because he was mad. Yeah, okay, so we're going to pull the number 2 rope. I'm going to say... Just because I feel like when I pull it, something really bad will happen. And I don't want to have to do the puzzle again if we die. So we'll save. We will overwrite. Okay, and now we'll pull number 2. The next major section needs a... So I've already verified that there's nothing in the game that would upset me. But I do believe as viewers it is y'all's responsibility to check and see if there's ever anything in the title that would upset you. So I don't want anyone to have any nasty surprises, but I don't know what's coming up. I can't, and I'm not in a position to warn y'all about what's up. So if you guys need to take care of yourselves, you do need to do that independently. But it is important, so thank you for the heads up. I'm gonna pull this rope now. Wow, cutscene looks amazing! Don't put it on. Just tug it. Don't put it on. Okay. Okay, I don't know where we are and we can no longer open the map. So, yeah, James, roll that shoulder out. Okay. I guess we just start trying to open doors? I wonder what would have happened if we'd pulled a different one. I wonder, like, would it have mattered? I mean, again, like, that would only benefit people who could look at that particular channel. Again, like, the onus for, like, protecting yourselves is on you individually as viewers. So if there is material you know you don't like to see in a game, now is your choice. Now is your chance to verify this game doesn't have that. I've already gone ahead of time and made sure that, like, the things I don't like to see aren't here, which is the reason we're playing it. But if you know there's stuff you don't like to see, you guys got to check that yourselves. Yeah, that is the biggest way to keep yourself safe is by taking that initiative. Oh. Oh. Oh, I already don't like it. Ooh. Okay. Is this a morgue? Are bodies supposed to be in these holes? I think this is a morgue. Okay, well, it didn't get up to get me, so that's good. Okay, I still have my gun. I think, yeah, Helen, I think it's a morgue. Shut up, Geketsu! Okay, I'm gonna Heaven's Door this really quickly. Heaven's Door. If I choose the wrong door, what happens? Does it matter? Does it matter? We picked rope number 2, gallows number 2. Yeah, it was Jean Valjean. But I am curious to know. You drop into a monster room and have to, fuck. So you've got to climb out and do it again? Ooh, yeah, the one that was like, yeah, I stole. I had my reasons. I'm not gonna tell you. And then the very next one is like, actually, my reason is because I was really hungry. And it's like, okay, all right, bud. Oh. Okay, audio cue already really menacing. We still don't have a map. Are we still in the prison? Are we below the prison? I have to jump again. Okay, well, that's a prison sink. That looks like an ammo box. So that's great. I really don't like the way this sounds. I'm just gonna pick this up. No, no, no! No, 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 no! 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 But now I'll never know what was through the doors! Okay. Are we in a school? We're gonna save. Okay, and I have to know, Heaven's Door, were the doors locked? Were they fake doors or was there something through them? I have to know. I have to know what was through the doors. You have to tell me. You have to tell me. Yes, they were locked. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, we're just gonna pop into, yeah, we'll overwrite our oldest save. I sure would like to have more than 19 bullets, I tell you what. It almost looks like we're back in an apartment building. Okay, all of these doors are locked. The game just auto-saved. I didn't really like that. Whenever a game saves automatically, it always makes me think there's something really fucked about to happen. Okay, we got a lot of papers, newspapers. Angela? Okay, we got a health potion. Hello? Didn't we take her knife? I feel like we shouldn't have taken her knife now. Okay, we got shotgun shells. Is there something? It's trash. Okay. I was like, wow, what is that shape? It's a can. Okay, fully loaded. Fully loaded. No ammo to load, so I guess we'll count that. I'm taking my handgun out. What is this? This isn't laid out like a normal... What is this?
Please. I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Angela? Angela, it's me.
No. Please. Daddy!
Ah! Oh, you're... Oh. Okay. All right. Jesus! There's no... Yeah, I'm in a... Oh, God! Oh, God! Okay. Oh, no, James, dodge backward, honey. Whoa, that's not good. Oh, hey, let me go! Cut it out! Holy shit, that did a ton of damage to me. Okay, Okay, so we just gotta keep running. Don't give me the hug. He did not give me the hug. We missed. We missed. We missed. I'm out of bullets! It's happening! Did we do it? Okay. 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 Let's start at the back of someplace and move forward. Gonna be honest with y'all, I did not like the shape of that boss. I didn't like, I did not care for the implication. Okay. I just want to see if there's... Do we think I can break through here? I don't think so. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if we somehow locked in and did crazy good against that enemy, or if fighting the dangly cage monster in the hospital, I was just really bad at. Because it felt like that fight was twice as long. Okay, we got some health. We picked up some rifle ammunition over here. Let's leave. Where's Angela? I did blast him with like 6 shotgun. Oh my god, there she is. Is that her, or is it something that looks like her? Is it a monster making me think it's her? I have no handgun ammunition at all, do I? What, I have 9? Yes, my final 9 handgun bullets. Okay, well if that was her, then she went into that door. At least the... The way we're getting a lot of rifle rounds now, I don't like, because that makes me think there's a fast-moving enemy I'm going to need to snipe from a distance. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our break here before we open this door. We've got like a minute before we take our next break anyway. We just beat a major thing, and I feel like we're approaching another major thing, like a cutscene or something, and I don't want that to be cut off for anybody. So we're just going to take our break here. I want to touch Mochi and maybe get... maybe get some mochi. I've got some mochi in the cupboard. But we'll break here and come back in a couple of minutes when the music is over. All right. We'll be back. Hey everybody, we are back. Okay. Fuck. The rhythmic like bass sound almost sounds like a heartbeat. The sound design in this game is absolutely exceptional. Okay, ammo is good, so I'm just gonna take some of that. 7 bullets! I think that's the most bullets we've acquired in a single haul all game. Either the game knows I'm low and it's throwing me a fucking bone, or the game is about to fuck me. I don't know which one it is. Oh. Oh. Is she running from us? Does she think we're chasing her? James, maybe we don't pursue the traumatized woman. Is the screen supposed to be shaking? heaven's door, is the screen supposed to be shaking or is my system having a glitch? Okay, thank you. Wait, could we have actually... I don't think we could have followed her. No, we couldn't. We can squeeze through there. But where did she go? Because I don't think we can destroy any of these walls. No, so I think we just have to keep going. But the screen stopped shaking, so that was a bonus. It almost looks like something big, like, tore this gash in the wall. It's like it's like a secret room behind a closet with a blanket and a teddy bear inside. Ammo! This place feels like it's falling apart around me. 6 shotgun shells! Oh, we're so fucked. There's definitely something really nasty and bad still to come. Fight-wise, I feel. Did we kill that thing we fought? Or did it run away? Am I gonna have to fight it again? Okay, well, I don't... It seems empty in here, which means I'm missing something. So is there, like, a part of the wall I can destroy? No? Oh, I'm just straight up locked in now. Okay. So whatever we need to find is in this room. This looks like I might be able to destroy it just the way that the wallpaper has settled. But you would think that I could, like, interact with the TV. But I can't, like, sit in the chair, can I? No. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't really see anything that we can pick up or destroy. Unless I can, like, grab some of this wallpaper, maybe? Am I supposed to... What if I hit the TV? Aw, fuck me, man! Okay, get up. Get up. Shotgun. Oh, shit. Oh. Could it not come through there? Okay, well, I made the right call. Also, hi, Stitch Face. I love your username. It makes me think of sewing. Okay. Well, I fled just to put on the right gun. But I suppose that was the right call after all. Regrettably, this does tell me this thing is still alive. I'm gonna assume this door is locked, actually. Yeah, so we need to hop over the railing. And the monster's still here. I don't know where to go now. Okay, that's also locked. This doesn't seem any different. I'm gonna go in here just in case something changes, actually. No. This is still the same. So we need to go down this hallway. I need it to come out here and then turn around. I need to get behind it. Oh, good, it can turn! Man, okay, I didn't realize it had tracking. I thought maybe I could just circle it. That is not something I can do. Okay. We might eat shit and die here. Yeah, okay, so it has to be dodged. Fight it now, or are we supposed to be running from it now? Okay. I now have no shotgun shells. Oh no? I have 9 shotgun shells! And it disappeared. Okay. I was hoping it wasn't like a, oh, fighting it doesn't do anything, you need to run away kind of thing, because we're already really short on ammunition. But it seems like fighting it might have been the right call. Does this look like skin to anybody else? Okay, I think we have to go this way. Okay, that's locked. So we can hop over this low wall. Oh. Is it coming to get me? Well, let's try the shotgun. Yeah, we'll go back to the shotgun. We haven't been able to save at all. Also, I can see that the game's not happy. So give it a second to load this. Maybe I will temporarily put DLSS back on just so we can load that a little bit better. Because we're pretty mad right now. Is it the shaders? What is a shader? Yeah, I just realized we haven't been able to save at all.
You leave? Where would you go? Nothing. No one. Paris. Best for you. What you earn.
Oh man. And not another TV. Okay. Loaded. 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 Shotgun. And I think we need to trust that we'll be able to run backwards through the wall. Where do we run? Where do we run? This way? Yes. Uh-oh. 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 Through here? Maybe? Okay, well, I don't see anything. I expected to have to shoot something. And I don't see it. Okay. Give me a second, and I'm gonna do a little bit of tinkering. Because I think I'm gonna try to reduce shader value and then turn DLSS back off. Give me a hot sec. I'm sorry that it is a little bit of like an experimentation, but Alex, one of my mods, sent this to me earlier, so we're gonna try this and see if this makes a difference. And then advanced. And then we're gonna turn... Shader quality is on medium. I think maybe if we turn shadows to medium, we can save a little bit of GPU. And then if we keep having issues, I will just put DLSS back on entirely. But I think this is a good balance. Yeah, let me see. Anti-aliasing. Shadow quality on medium. Shaders on medium. Occlusion is queried. Blur is... Yes, okay. So if this doesn't work, then we'll just turn DLSS back on. But I think this might make a meaningful difference. And if it doesn't, we'll adjust. Thanks for your patience, everybody. The game is scary enough without there being technical issues. So, oh, it's already mad. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. It looks like it lagged briefly, but then came back. No, no, no! Shotgun! Shotgun out. Shotgun ready. Oh, webcam frozen! Okay, everyone. Yeah, we gotta turn DLSS back on, I think. I did my best! I'm trying so hard! Dynamic resolution on. Yeah, we gotta super sample, I think, unfortunately. But we'll keep it at quality. And we can turn everything back to epic if we're super sampling. Try shadows for low. Okay. Okay, we'll turn that off. We'll go back to custom. We'll put shadows on low. This might look like shit, though. Shadows on low looks kind of bad. It did fix the problem. But I think this might look worse. Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't fix it. We've got to go back to sampling. Sorry, everyone. I have a powerful PC. Silent Hill's just... I don't necessarily want to say it's not well optimized, but maybe it's not well optimized. Okay. If we have issues from here, we'll have to take some custom settings. Bye, Artemis. Enjoy dinner. I think probably the issues that we're having is more related to all of the artifacts and movement on screen. This is the most active environment we've seen in the game with the rubble and the destruction. So I think things are just coping. Yeah, we are still lagging though, so I'm gonna take us back to... Again, thank you for your patience, everyone. We'll do shadows at medium. And that should have freed up 5%. Yeah, we're not lagging anymore. Okay. Maybe this is as good as it'll get. I feel like I'm really in danger here.
Special?
Maybe I should be moving with a little bit more urgency, but I'm kind of afraid. So. Okay, now we gotta get ready to run. Where can we run? We're gonna run this direction! Oh, ammo. Okay, this is a big room, which means I think that thing's gonna come back. Yeah. Shotgun prepared! We missed. Did we do it? I missed! We're gonna have to switch to the rifle pretty soon. Rifle. This must be the last time we fight it. Because it feels like it's taken a long time to go down. We missed. Oh, God! Ah! I did not like the skittering attack. Yes!
Okay, Angela. It's okay. Calm down.
Don't order me around!
I'm not. It's okay. It's over.
Don't even try.
Try what?
Like you don't know. I see what you're doing. It's always the same with you. You're only after one thing.
Angela, please.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead. Say it. Or you could just force me. Like he always did. You disgusting pig. I hate you. I hate you.
Angela. I don't know who you think I am, but I don't want to hurt you. I just want to get my Mary back.
You're Mary. Your own little Mary. At least she was. For a while.
What?
Admit it.
This music's insane.
You didn't want her around anymore.
No.
You probably found someone else.
No!
I need to find my mama.
I never.
He can't even finish the sentence. What were you thinking, James? Yeah, disapproval, I agree. Jesus. Oh, I don't have the ammunition to waste, or I would happily empty some into this corpse. Out of shotgun shells, full-on handgun. Yeah, we'll keep the handgun out for now. Okay. If things are gonna stop actively decaying, I think we might be able to turn DLSS back off again. We'll probably just have to cycle this a little bit. But I could notice a difference in the cutscene that we had when it was off versus the cutscene when it was on. And the cutscene where it was off looked a lot better. So, if I can see the difference, I imagine most of us can. Fuck, that was fucked. So, was that like... Here's my question, right? Was that thing, like, actually her dad turned into a creature? Or was it like a manifestation of her trauma and fears? I legitimately don't know. I don't know what this place is or how we all fit into it. Okay, that door is still locked. Oh yeah, no, she was being abused. Yeah. And this place might be magnifying that or like giving it physical form, which begs the question of like, is it doing that to us? Or have we encountered anything that's supposed to mirror something that we've done or experienced? That's what I'm wondering. I sure would like to save. I didn't open that. Labyrinth Center map. Oh, it just appeared in my inventory? We just got it from nowhere. Labyrinth? Okay. I'll be honest, not a fan. He's drawing it? I'm just gonna check my corner. Yeah, you know what? Not a fan. The writhing limbs of leg monsters? On fire? Oh, dude, get out of that stuff. Yeah, wait a minute, get out of that stuff. Don't touch that stuff. I say as if I didn't push him into the flesh miasma. So that did some weird stuff to me. What'd that do? Let me see it again. Maybe it doesn't do anything weird to me. I thought that it had. Maybe not. Oh, we can save. Oi! Okay. Hey, roll that horror, but yeah, let me see it again. Okay. And we haven't seen Eddie. And the child is gone. And Maria is dead. Strange wall. Yeah, buddy. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't really want to go downstairs, so we'll just see what this door is probably going to be locked, huh? Son of a... Well, I guess we go downstairs. Cutscene?
Maria? Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Not at all, silly.
Oh,
But
that's
it-
not.
It
That's
stabbed
not
you. There was
Maria.
blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator and then...
James,
That's not
what are you
Maria.
talking about?
just before. Don't you remember?
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that?
I'm assuming that's a thing he did with Mary.
Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
You are in a prison cell. Why is he thinking about it?
Well, if you happen to make up your mind, I'll be waiting.
I recognized her in the background as soon as the door opened, even though she was blurry from the colors of her clothes.
I'll find some way to...
Some way to what, James?
I'll come back, I promise.
That's not Maria. Mm-mm. Jesus. Can I go back in here? Can I talk to her? She doesn't even seem like fully aware of us. Well, I'm trying to remember if that bed looks like the bed she was on in the hospital when she went to like take her nap because she got stressed out. But I don't remember. It was a dingy, dirty, nasty bed because that's an IV unit. Why are there 3 outlets? That's the most disturbing thing about this cell. 3 outlets right next to each other on the wall. That can't be up to code. That's real fucked up. I thought maybe we'd be able to talk to her, but she's just humming. I feel like we've heard humming somewhere in the game, maybe in the hospital. I thought maybe it sounded like someone was humming on the what is this? What the fuck is this? This wasn't here before. What the fuck is this? Hey, what the fuck? I don't like that. I'm gonna save. I'm not whipping the towel off that thing yet. I'm gonna save. Can't trick me. I can be tricked, actually, but not this easily. Wait, a baseboard, but it's all outlets kind of fucks. Move? What the fuck? I don't even know where we are. We're in a labyrinth? Do you think the game will let me walk off this ledge? Haha, it won't. I had to listen. What? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yes, Mochi. Oh, you're stretching bigly? I hope this is gonna be mostly spatially disorienting because I don't have a lot of resources after that last combat encounter. And the Spectra, that's exactly what I thought of. Okay, so that door opens. That door doesn't. That door doesn't. So doesn't seem like there's a lot of exploration to do. Oh. No, is there something coming to get me? I hear the radio. Rotten area map? And the game autosave. What the fuck was that sound? That area is clear. Let's go to the left first.
Good.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Yeah, why is it always rotten area? Why can't it ever be the fresh area? Hiya, unicorn. I'm sipping some tea in this hallway where we might be safe in the rotten area before bad things happen to me. Okay, well we can save, which means we're probably safe in this room. So that's good. Okay. Let's see, we've got an open door. That's the door we came from. This door's probably locked. This door is probably locked. I have no items. This door's wide open. Okay. Let's start at the right and work our way forward. Is that blood on the wall? It has one of the great creatures. Now, I don't actually have the ammunition to fight these things today, so... maybe we can just run past it? Yeah, you know what? Wait, keep moving, James! That's why I said keep moving. It doesn't look like we took any damage, so that's nice. They make a horrible sound. So it sure was actually a labyrinth. It looks like there's another hallway I could have taken. Yeah, the entire floor is grates. Open? Health potion? I'd really... oh my god, I need some syringes really badly. Oh my god, this place is huge. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to interrupt its animation. I keep thinking I can, but we got a health potion. We've got a lot of health potions. What I need are syringes, and maybe we'll find some in here. I was hoping maybe I could interact with that book, but it seems like maybe not. And I don't even really know what we're looking for, so. And this place goes on forever! Okay, there's a door. Here's a bed split in two. And what is James gonna do with the suspicious hole that he's found in the wall? By golly, he's gonna put his hand in there. So this has to be the third time we've put our hand in a suspicious hole. I feel like eventually something's just gonna grab me, but... Lighter wick. Okay. I wondered if something would spawn behind me when that was done, but it looks like maybe we can actually just leave. Okay. It looks like maybe these connect, so I just have to run down the grate to get back to the save box. Keep going, James. Oh, you're so tough. You're so strong. Ah! James has made some pretty bad decisions in this game. I think ultimately this game is nothing but an exercise in bad decisions. Get a letter from your dead wife and you're like, yeah, this isn't a scam. Let's go see what's going on. Oh my god, I'm in an even different area. Where the fuck does this connect to? Syringe? Putting our arms in holes. Not leaving. Okay, I think this is just an empty corridor. Okay, there's a door there. I assumed it would be locked, I'll be honest. What's the map say? Big room? Big empty room? We'll reload. Ah! Oh god, it's a nurse! I think I missed. She's gonna stab me a lot because I missed. With my one shotgun shell, we missed. Yep, she's got the combo. If I can't get her on the floor, we're gonna die. Oh, I think we're dead. I think that's it for us. That was really tough. I hope there's something really good in here to have just... if this box is empty, I'm killing myself. I live to fight another day. We got a key. Okay, so we did have to come in here. It wasn't like one of those empty cells with a crouching leg monster and you kill the monster and then you're just like, what the fuck? There's nothing in here. There's no gift. There's no loot for me. Man, I wish I had more than one shotgun shell. Yikes. Well, now I have 0 shotgun shells, so, you know. James kind of stays losing a bit. Okay, so we're gonna need to run to the right when we get up here. I think I'm just gonna run straight. Nope, we're gonna go down here. This may not have been a great decision. This was not a great decision. Yeah, come over here. Track me over here. And I'm gonna go this way. It's very rare that I find maze areas actually well done. We didn't take any damage. We're good. Okay, there's a monster in here. Please don't be a nurse. Oh, okay, this is fine. Okay. Well, we did somehow actually manage to run around all of it. So I bet what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back out. We're gonna have to unlock the door on this side, run back out, and then I think this is actually gonna feed us back into the center door. So some of the doors connect with each other. That's good to know. Okay. I don't suppose there's anything here to steal that will improve my material circumstances at all. That's an empty drawer. That is also an empty drawer. That is a cart that I will need to move someplace. So we're gonna do that last. No! Man, I almost did that without taking any damage. Hate those fucking things. But it's not empty. All right, we'll have 4 health drinks. Not a lot. I think we started with 10. No, no, no. Got the jump! Waved! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I hate every time they do like... Fucking, who taught these guys Muay Thai? Approval. Thank you, Darius. We're killing! I got no bullets! Look, and there wasn't anything in this room. It was just a creature. It was just a creature and a trick. Alright. Where do we think, the hole I'm supposed to... Oh, wait. Is it a crawl? No. Where am I taking this to? You know what? That's a good... I thought maybe we were supposed to move it and then crawl behind it. But I see that's not correct, so... Sorry, I gotta check all the ceilings now. Where am I supposed to move that thing to? I don't see any elevated crawl spaces. Ha! Behind me. Okay, we found it. Oh, is it not like in just the right location? What about now? No, you still don't think you're in the right. There we go. Okay, that was weird, but fine. Okay, this is gonna take us into a different area. I should have reloaded my gun. Gun out! I bet there's a leg monster behind that wall. It is very, very precise, Helen. In a way that feels a bit no leg monster! Right? No leg? No leg? No leg. Just a trash can. What's in the fridge? Oh. Great news, everyone. Found the leg monster. It was a fridge full of entrails instead. Honey, what are you doing? I thought it was a flask. I was like, you need a drink, huh? Lighter fuel. Do I get to set the strange wall on fire? I bet I get to set the strange wall on fire. Because we picked up fuel and we picked up a lighter. That is not a door. It's just something someone has painted to look like a door. And with probably like a most suspicious fluid. So I guess now we just leave. And this must connect to the grate somehow. Here's a potion. And we crawl out, and then we should run. We should take the first right. Yes. Okay. Straight, first right. And we're off! Okay, and if we go straight down, we should just be able to run out and save. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at any of this stuff. I think we just need to leave, and I'll fully explore this area when we come back. Yes, and it's a perfect time for a break. So we will take our break here and do the center door when we come back. Okay, enjoy the music, and we'll return in a couple of minutes. Sorry about that. It was a little bit of a long break. I got distracted talking to Mom, you know. We were chattering. Okay, so we saved. Let's do the center room. Yeah. Yes. I'm kind of thinking we might have did the biggest areas first, which means the next two doors might be a little bit smaller, potentially. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I guess we'll find out. And I don't think I can set this on fire yet. I have a key! Well, this is a suspended cage. Full of something heavy that's bleeding. Am I supposed to set this on fire? Am I supposed to combine something? Oh, I need 3 items. So I am missing something. Okay. Well, let's go through this one. I don't think we've opened any of these. And then this would have been where we came from. So, and this is the key that we needed. So we actually ended up picking, on accident, the best direction to explore in. Ew, James, your favorite. It's a bathroom. It's a dirty toilet. It's a really suspiciously bubbling bathtub. You're gonna put your hand in there, aren't you? He's gonna put his hand in there. He loves it. I'm starting to think this might be James's like barely disguised fetish. He's always wanting to put his hands in like damp and disgusting orifices. Toilets, holes in walls. Is it acid? Is it hot? Maybe James finally found like some disgusting rancid liquid he doesn't want to touch. Also, hey Francis, what's going on? Yeah, today's been a lot. We finished the prison, and now we're in an area called the Labyrinth, which is actually really expertly designed to be disorienting and confusing. Okay, so we're gonna have more great creatures. I think we should just come out here. Oh. Start turning? We sucked all the bugs into the vents. Great. That probably won't cause a problem for later. Is that it? Wait, seriously? There wasn't anything else in that room? I don't believe that's correct. I must have missed something, right? Like a space to crawl through or a wall to destroy? Hey, what the fuck? Why did the game just get so dark? Did that does it look different to anyone else? I swear, the game just got so dark so suddenly. Oh, nice. Okay, we destroyed the toilet. Maybe we can fish stuff out of the bathtub now? We got a broken lighter. Which means now... Oh, it's done. We can just go back and combine that shit. Okay, easy. Well, that was really easy. I thought all of the areas would be as large as that first one. So, we're gonna save again. I'm gonna sip some tea. And then I think we can set this on fire. I have a functioning lighter. Do I burn this? We burn it. You don't think whatever's in that cage is something I'm gonna have to fight, do you? jump into that hole. Well, I ain't jumping in the hole yet. Because I've got one more door to check out. So... Don't I? Don't I have one more door to check out? I thought we did, but now it looks like everything here has been filled out. At the very least, it looks like some of these doors are permanently locked. I don't think I've been in this door yet. I'm sorry. We're gonna walk around a little bit first. Well, okay. I guess there was never anything behind here, but then why? Why would there just be an empty area? Unless I'm a little bit lost and turned around, which would actually be really effective for an area referred to as the Labyrinth. I know we started with the door on the right, and then we went to the center. We never did the door on the left. There's so much space on the left-hand side of the map, though. It makes me feel like I missed something. But I guess maybe I couldn't. Okay, I'm checking one more thing. Hang on. It looks like this might connect. There's that. Don't get me. You can scream if you want, just don't get me. That's so weird. This, I feel like, I don't know. It's all whole. We just made a big loop. Okay, well then yes, there's nothing to do but jump into the hole. Oops, all whole. Do I have to be really particular about my positioning for the hole? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's cute. The way he just like inches forward and has to like psych himself up almost. Okay, this place is really, really dark. Oh. Okay. So, I'm assuming we need to rotate the cube again. But that's where we went, isn't it? I don't know. Let's make sure there isn't anything else, like, we can walk through. Oh my god. How am I supposed to know where I have or haven't been? Okay, I'm gonna save. Oh, I'm actually kind of nervous about this next zone. Okay, let's see what's through here first. Nice. Nice. Good haul. There's not like a leg monster in the corner, is there? No leg. All right. Now we can go downstairs. Yes. Okay, that's a dead end. I will say if we spend a lot of time in these really desaturated, dimly lit zones, we'll probably call stream in the next like 30 minutes. But if things get a little bit brighter again, we've got some leeway. Oh. Am I supposed to start vaulting over walls? Maybe. No. I think maybe this doesn't lead anywhere. I think maybe that's just there to give us some health, but this part doesn't go anywhere else. Okay. Interesting. So that's face looking at us. This feels like the exact same place we were just in. I think this is the exact same place we were just in. Yeah, it's just a locked cube. This looks new. Please don't be another cube. Please actually go somewhere. Don't be a cube. Gamers, I regret to inform you, it appears to be a cube. It is cool, but staring at all this nonsense, empty gray space is giving me a headache. Okay. I'm stretching. How am I supposed to know when I can actually go inside something and it won't just be a cube? So, but based on the symbols on the face, I'm really sure that we've done this one. So... do I have to, like, hang on? It's all the same! It's all an empty cube! Where the fuck did I go the first time I used this thing? Because now I'm not getting anywhere to go! It's just all cube! What the fuck? Okay. I hate cubes. That looks new. This better not be a fuck. It's a fucking cube again. That's it. I'm about ready to ask for a Heaven's Door because I think this is ridiculous. It's just all cube. There's no destination. It's only cube. It's cube all the time. Everyday cube, 24/7. Can't go in any of these doors. What the fuck? The future is only cube. Yeah, that's it. I'm not interested in this Rubik's Cube bullshit. Heaven's Door, what is the deal? Everything I do is cube. Where is even like the next objective? This is ridiculous. This isn't even scary. This is just frustrating and disorienting. Each door, I saw the symbols. The problem is that it doesn't seem to matter which door I go into. It's all just fucking cube with nowhere to go. And that we can't get into because it's blocked. So that doesn't matter. That one we've been in. I don't know. Maybe we haven't been in this one. That would be nice. I should have written down the symbols as we encountered them, but I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. Promising. Dead! That's it. This puzzle is worse than the fucking keypad puzzle where you had to randomly guess which keys were clean. Yeah, I straight up don't think I can solve this. I have absolutely no idea where we've already been or what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can solve this. I don't do well with spatial stuff. It's the same reason we dropped Tears of the Kingdom. I don't like building in 3 dimensions, and this is effectively that. We were in the Rodden area. Yeah. But I don't know which face symbols I've been in already, so this already feels like an exercise in futility. Unless I just want to say, I guess we haven't been in any of them, and completely hard reset. I swear we've been in all of them now. All of the ones I can see, I feel that we've been in. And it feels like sometimes they don't rotate in the same way either. I hate this. Well, No, I'm trying to get to... But I don't see a face on the wall with a big hole. That's the thing. But we've been in here. I remember this because I'm pretty sure that's the alchemical symbol for like sulfur or brimstone or something. I'm pretty sure I've been in here. Because that's the only symbol that I can actually like recognize and identify. Because see, there's... I don't... Okay, so if we go up the stairs... There's nothing. Oh. Did I just not turn when I came up here? Because I swear I went up the stairs in one of these and I was like really grumpy there wasn't anything. Yeah, I don't care for this puzzle. I'm gonna ask to be spoon-fed the solution every single time it comes up. I don't want to rotate stuff. I don't want to have to think about lining shit up. Those are not the kind of puzzles I like. So, suffice it to say, I won't be doing that again. Yeah, I mean, well, rather that's what happens when it's a type of puzzle that you are not particularly good at, so. I also was positive I'd already been there. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. The desolate area map. Did the temperature of the light change in here? Oh no, man. Oh man, we're back to the wall monsters. This sucks. All right, give me a hot second. I'm gonna check something. No, well. Okay, we're good. Okay, that door is locked. I've never played Fallout. Is it fun? Do we think this area is gonna be as big as the Rotten? Something just squeaked at me. What do we think is the likelihood it comes in here? Okay, that's locked. I may not have ever played a game that Bethesda's developed. That's for me. Don't mind if I do. There's gonna be a leg monster in here. The game wouldn't just give me stuff without putting me in danger. What did I fucking say? Unbelievable. I hate them. I hate them. I bodied it, but it cost a health potion, so... But we didn't use any... No, we did use one bullet. Oh, that's a better track record than we've had previously, so. Okay, so we should be able to open this? Yes, we can unlock it, which means now we've made a loop. The circuit is closed. We can save again, and then go down a different hallway. I knew it, Kate, I knew it. I was just waiting for it. I'm not going down there. Yeah, let's see what's down this hallway. The game giveth, and the game taketh away. I'm pretty sure we won't like whatever's in it. Oh, there's something blocking my way. Okay. And I hear the splorching of wall monsters. So I think we have... Oh, I can't go down it. Then I must have missed something. Was there a crawl space? In the other room, maybe. This is locked. This is locked. I think maybe I missed a crawl space. I missed a door. Well, free drink. So now we have a net bonus of 1 drink, even though we found 2. Flooded. Level what? Let's just load up. Oh, I don't need ammunition for you. Well. Yeah, there we go. So, we have rotten, desolate, flooded. I saw something there for me to interact with. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to interact with it straight away. Maybe I wanted to bludgeon some monsters to death. This is why we do it. I need as much ammo as I can possibly find in this place. It's a bug. Man, I hate when the bugs get in there, sneaky little shots. Now I'm gonna go back. Yeah, now I'll interact with that thing. This. Okay, so there's a key. And according to this, it seems like there might be a crawl space leading into that room. If we go this way? Yeah? It's a door. It's locked. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so we do in fact need to take the ladder, which will put us up on the other side. And then I think probably... Oh, I'm lost. Okay. Probably we'll be able to re-enter, or descend rather, from another location that will get us into or closer to that room. This is not the ladder I thought it was. No, there's the save button. So this is the ladder I thought it was. Do we think I can turn this? Ah, it's locked. Okay. It's chained to the wall. Let me just make sure we're all loaded up. That's a really loud skittering noise. I keep expecting to see a monster on the wall. Okay, well, maybe not. Ah! I don't think we hit it. I don't think we hit it. God, I have no idea where it is. I think there's two. Okay, there it is. We double tap, always. We should drink, because I think there's one more. If I had no-scoped it, that actually would have been really sick. Unfortunately, I know my own limits. How did I miss point blank? Do we think I can just beat it to death? I can! Okay. There's a ladder. Let's go around. Potion to replace the one we used. Preparing for a monster. I know it's here. I can hear it. I was gonna say, so that's a trick. I'm gonna go grab that and I'm gonna get ganked and double tap. Or like triple tap or quadruple tap. Ammo for me. Okay. So now only thing we have to do is go back down the ladder. Which I think is this way. And this will probably get us into the key room. And then hopefully back towards the save point. Okay, I got my handgun. This reeks of leg monster trap. What did I say? Fucking, you can tell by the way I move my walk. There he goes. Prancing down the hallway. Stop streaming. I'm actually not streaming, but I move my legs on the ground. I am cross-legged. All right. Ugh. Tea time. Okay, no leg. It's moving with purpose. Oh, check this out. You know what? How mean do I want to be? Pretty mean, actually. I missed! Yeah, you missed too. You suck more than I do. Good weave. I can't help it. I like to sit on my knees or cross-legged. That's what's most comfortable for me. Yeah. I couldn't tell if my first shot missed or not. So I did fire a second one. But although our bullet situation is not as dire as it was, we do really need to try to conserve as much as we can. Okay. That's locked. Probably a key will open that, actually. Maybe even the key I'm about to get. That will take us back up towards the save point. This key for me. Small key. Aptly named. Oh, we cannot use the small key in this door. Interesting. All right, what kind of creatures do we think are prowling out here? Wigglers? Oh, it's a wiggler. Okay. James, you miss all the time, my guy. There we go. There we go. Got like a 60% hit rate. That's okay. And then I think we go up the ladder, save, and then we have to figure out where the key goes to. Lengthwise. Oh, I wish I were laying down right now. I think a lot about streaming with my desk in a standing position sometimes. But I don't know. Maybe we'd have to test run it on like a low-key day, like Final Fantasy XIV Fridays or something. Okay. I got a key. Now I just need to find out what I can use it for. Let's go save. Yeah, there's a streamer I know who does a lot of like walking and chatting streams, like on a treadmill. I've thought about it, but I don't know. I don't need to do cardio on stream. So, what's the door that's locked, do we think? Because it looks like I can get into all of these, actually. And we still can't get in there. Do we think it's this one? No. It would have to be something we could use a key for. So it would have to be something that's giving us like the no items prompt. But I don't remember having seen that. And these are all just... Okay. Maybe mentally we're tapped out for today. I'd really like to figure this out because my concern is we'll come back and then I won't remember this area because it will have been a week since we've played and I'll need to be guided right off the bat. But I had absolutely no juice for the cube puzzle and I don't know where we're supposed to be going now. Am I supposed to go back down? Am I supposed to go back up? Because we were in... No, we're in the desolate area. So we went from desolate to flooded, then back up again. Heaven's Door, where do I go? I'll have to ask if we take a break from the game for a week and I don't have the juice to just revisit every individual area of this maze. I don't know what we're trying to do. I have a key, so my assumption is I need to find what it unlocks. So I don't think that's cube stuff. I need to go back down. Okay. Which means I have to figure out how to get back over there. You know what? We're just gonna call it for today. Yeah. I'm a little bit headachy already. My brain has definitely tapped out of puzzle solving for today. I don't really want to wander around in the dark anymore. So I think this might just be where we call it. It is also a little after 4. So this is probably the best opportunity. We will be back to streaming on Friday with Final Fantasy XIV Fridays. I'll have a very cool announcement next week, I think. Maybe 2. G-Bill, 2 announcements. And then we will resume Silent Hill on Saturday and Sunday. And I will see you all then, and I will chat with you on Discord. I'll figure out what we're doing for movie nights this week. Streams this weekend. No streams next weekend, the week of Thanksgiving. I will have family obligations. How rude of them to expect me to socialize, leave my room, not be on my computer. Honestly, truly an abysmal expectation. I like my family. Well, for the most part. It won't be as bad as I'm making it sound. It's a bit. I'm being silly. I don't see anybody online that we could raid, so we'll just call it here. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on Discord, and streams will come back Friday through Sunday. Okay. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you later.